begins as a tiny living organism. The first cell would divide over and over again and grow in the safe surroundings of the womb. But sometimes, things may not go as smoothly as life should be. Some events could go horribly wrong, but as in life, some things are preventable. Hi everyone! This is me when I was a tiny little embryo in my mommy's tummy. The next 28 days are key to my development and growing into a healthy and strong baby. My mommy needs to take folic acid to ensure that both she and I get enough of this vitamin. This is very important to ensure that my embryonic tissue folds and closes properly into a healthy neural tube. All mommies and daddies, please do not take chances. The complications are severe if my neural tube does not close properly. Spina bifida is what the doctors call it if the midline or bottom part of my neural tube does not fuse. That means something very ugly will protrude from my spine or back, and I will have a lot of health issues, including paralysis at birth. The worst is when I have a cranial neural tube defect. This happens when the top of my neural tube does not fuse, and I could be left without a brain or a skull, or both. If I'm in this condition, I'll not be able to meet you. This is my mommy. Mommy, the good doctor says you need to take 400 micrograms of folic acid at least 6 weeks before you're pregnant, and continue for at least another 3 months after, to ensure that you have sufficient blood folate concentration to prevent neural tube defect. The doctor is afraid that you're not aware you have been 6 weeks pregnant and my neural tube is already fusing. Remember, you only did the home test after you missed your period for 2 weeks. This is very common for a lot of mommies. Oh! Research and reports indicate that many mothers are not aware until they're 6 weeks pregnant. Doctors use the Nagel's rule to measure, and the pregnancy duration is calculated based on the first day of the mother's last period. When mommies go for a checkup, the neural tube is already forming or has formed. That's why obstetricians and gynecologists recommend for those who want to have babies to take folic acid 6 weeks in advance. AppetonEssentials folic acid is developed precisely to 400 micrograms per tablet and complies 100% with USRDA's dosage to prevent neural tube defect. It is also 100% compliance with the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommendation and Malaysia's recommended nutrient intake. A small dosage of 400 micrograms a day is all that is required and is better than lifelong management and care after the baby is born with neural tube defect. Parents need to engage a multidisciplinary medical team to attend to the baby with neural tube defect, and this may include regular monitoring by the neurologist, urologist, orthopedic, and fertility specialists. I'm so happy my mommy and daddy did not take chances. Take Appeton Essential Folic Acid to prevent neural tube defect and let your baby grow healthy and happy.